see me. I watch you when you're eating fried food in front of famous buildings. I know a lot of things about you. Sometimes I am Pharaoh, sometimes I am Chaplin, sometimes I'm made of stone, but always I am watching you. Feel is empty, so you think that you are hungry. That's why I'm always eating fried food in front of famous buildings, and always I am watching, although you never see me. Sometimes I am Pharaoh, sometimes I am Chaplin, sometimes I'm made of stone, but always I am watching. Was like a camera that automatically took a picture if you sinned or were a sinner. She took a photo of the altar, although she knew it was forbidden. Now she is frightened of damnation. I said, why don't you repent then? And then she started crying. I was standing very still in front of famous buildings. The crowds began to gather. The clouds began to gather. Not moving one muscle. I stand still for hours. And then, when you least expect it, suddenly Desert Daze. We're here for 3 days, right? The sun has just gone down. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna jump, right? These people are jumping, yeah? These people are jumping, yeah? It's good for you. Yeah. In the beginning there was nothing. To be honest, that suited me just fine. 'Cause I was 3 weeks late coming out of the womb. In no great rush to join the rest of mankind, where there were further complications. Further complications in store, yeah. I was not born in wartime. I was not born in pain or poverty. I need an addiction, I need an affliction to cultivate a personality. I need some further complications. Ow. Further complications in store, yeah. Your life is just a carrier bag. The enemy without has now moved in somewhere else. If your parents didn't screw you up, why not do it yourself? Go fight your battles, go to a disco. You wanna suffer? Come to a rock show, do you follow me? Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. Further complications, that's right. Further complications in store, yeah. Your life is just a carrier bag. Oh, the feeling and the sentence. Stop jumping. You know, I used to think that people all chose the lives they led, but there's so many other choices that you've got to make instead. Don't write a novel, a shopping list is better. It's a complicated boogie, and I don't know any better than that. Further complications, ow. Further complications in store, yeah. Your life is just a carrier bag. Oh, the feeling and the shots will snap. Thank you. Welcome. Hello. My name's Jarvis. And this band is Jarvis. And you are Daze. With a Z. But you know, it's Friday. First day of the festival. So you're not in a daze yet, are you? I can see, as I'm looking out, I can see you're very fresh. Because the festival, we all have to kind of get into the same mindset, don't we? We all have to kind of sync up, yeah? So that's what we're going to try and do now. We're syncing up. Jarvis is a musical group that is trying out some new songs and some old songs. It's an evolution. It's also a revolution or a revolution. This next song is about the evolutionary part of it. So during this next song, you've got to imagine that the whole of human history on the earth, actually even before that, the earth forming and becoming solid, and then creatures coming, and all that happens within the course of this song. It's well within your grasp. I know you can do it. Okay? So you're going to picture that for me. Are we going to evolve together? Yeah? Are we going to move from this state to this state? Okay, well, let's do this. It's called Must I Evolve? Are you ready? Are we ready? I think we should play it then. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Must I evolve?
Yes, 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 yes.
Must I change?
Yes, 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 yes.
Must I develop?
Yes, 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 yes.
Can I stay the same?
No, 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 no.
Must I grow up?
Yes, 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 yes.
Must I grow old?
Yes, 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 yes.
Must I join in?
Yes, 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 yes.
Do as I'm told.
Yes, 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 yes.
Must I mature?
Yes, 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 yes.
How come you so sure?
Yes, yes.
Must I evolve?
Yes, yes.
Must I endure? One dark night, there was a big bang. Maybe a small bang, actually more of a pop. But whatever it was, something went off, yeah. But that was the first time. It started as punchline, but now we are going with none of us knowing where we are going, where we are going. Must I evolve? Must I change? Must I develop? Can I stay the same? No, 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 no. Now we're proud of ourselves. We're two single cells. Now it gets exciting, cause cells start dividing. A new organism. Now we can go swimming in the primordial soup. We're looking for shelter. We're looking for trouble. We're building a home out of the rubble. We moved it together. We painted a wall. I discovered fire. Even giants started small. Yeah. Must I evolve? Must I change? Must I develop? Can I stay the same? To go on, do as I'm told. Must I mature? How can we so sure? Must I evolve? Must I endure? So glad we made it. So glad we made it. So glad, so glad. I'm so glad, so glad. And now we're back in the Stone Age. Back in the Stone Age. The mind in the cave. Out of your mind, at a rave. We walked through a tunnel, backwards through time. dragging my knuckles, listening to Frankie Knuckles. Someone has lost their drugs in the long grass. Cars drive past and the occasional badger. You entered the dance off. You laughed your head off. After a steaming like a horse in the morning. After a race, I looked in your face. The universe has multiplied. Still we were not satisfied. In cabins underground, stalactites are forming. Someone is wearing hot pants in the morning. And we are growing taller and taller, 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 taller and taller. Must I evolve? Must I change? Must I develop? Can I stay the same? Must I go up? Must I go up? Must I giant? Must I mature? How can we so sure? Must I evolve? Must Thank you. Because yes, we are evolving. Because this is our last date on the West Coast. We've been traveling. We started off in San Francisco and we've kind of traveled down the West Coast. It's been like a pilgrimage. And this is the end point. So all the time this has been like a beacon that we've been kind of locking onto and coming here. And this is where it's all going to fall into place and suddenly make sense, because lots of things happened here on the West Coast, say like 50 years ago. Someone planted some seeds, but because it's a desert, it doesn't rain that often, right? But now, those seeds are growing, and those seeds are about to flower. The desert will bloom again. And you are evidence of that. And this thing is evidence of that. All right? Now, Jarvis is about new things, new songs, but also Jarvis believes in the past. And Jarvis doesn't ignore the past. And sometimes Jarvis listens to the past and plays something from the past. And sometimes you can dance to the past. And it often sounds very much like this. This is a song from back in the mists of time, in the prehistoric days, many years ago. It's called His and Hers. So we know that it's wrong. Towel sets, matching combs. Oh, it looks so good, but does it turn you on? I want you now. I want you here. So lie down by the fire. If the neighbor's here, the neighbor's here, 'cause they don't understand what you got in better. You've gone too far. You gave up hope, and now the future's bleak. It's just a soap on a rope, a soap on a rope. Put the rope round his neck, pull it tight. He's erect. Oh, it looks so good, but does it turn you on? Oh, yeah. Are we going to do it again? Sideways. I was stuck in the queue and you came. You delivered me from his hand. Zipped up the units down, yeah. Delivered me from his hand. I saw his face. It made me feel better. Well, you know what? We were laid in bed afterwards, and we were talking, and she asked me what I was frightened of. I said, well, where do we start? I'm frightened of a crisis of masculinity. I'm frightened of telephones that you can't talk into. I'm frightened of pieces of dust on the carpet that you run the hoover backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards, and there's still the same pieces still there. Like what the fuck is this thing? And then eventually you have to pick it up and fucking throw it in the bin. Well, you know what? The thing about that is, that's all very interesting, but you don't want to know about my hang-ups. I want to know about what scares people at Desert Daze, so I'm going to come down there and find out. Yeah, so hello. I'm okay, actually. But concentrate. What are you frightened of?
You.
Me? Well, look, okay, you're frightened of me. Well, just look at me. Look, let me stand on here. People at the back, I'm curing this person at the front, all right? You don't have to be frightened of me. Look, you could... Okay? Okay, you're cured, that's fine. Let's have a look further down here. Hello. Good evening. Do you mind me asking you what you are frightened of?
That's a tough question to answer.
It's a tough question, I know, but I think you've got the answer.
I don't know. Failure? What? Failure?
Failure. Listen, everybody is frightened of failure, right? But what we have to realize is those voices that sometimes come, and those voices who are saying, you're shit, you can't do it, it's gonna fail. They're just voices, it's just a part of your brain. It's not you, alright? It's not you, it's just some kind of weird, sunken part that tries to protect you in a weird way. But you're not a failure. No one. Wait, if you're frightened of failure, you're never going to do anything, so you just have to do it, just like everybody else. Have I convinced you? You look so... Oh, come here. You're on, man. Okay. Well, I don't know how I'm going to get back up here. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Ooh, yeah. Well, you're stupid, she said. And She took my hand. Yeah, she took my hand. She took my hand. And she said, I want you to touch. I want you to touch me. I want you to touch me. I'm going to do it again. Sideways. I was stuck in the queue, then you came. You delivered me from his hand. That's an old one, that's kind of an obscure pulp B-side. So, the thing is, it's dark, but it's not that late, so what are we going to do later? Have you got any ideas? Who's been swimming? Yeah? What's it like? I've not been in, what's it like? Is it cold? It kind of reminds me of what we were talking about there with failure, right? Cold water is like failure, okay? You see a nice body of water, you think, I'd like a swim. And then you go up to it and you put your foot in, you go, fuck, that's freezing. I'm not going to do it. But the thing is, if you just kind of count to 10 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and just jump in, okay, it is kind of a bit weird for like 5, 6, 7 seconds. But then once you kind of frantically, then it's great. So you wouldn't have had that experience if you'd have stuck with the toe in the water vibe. So failure's like that. Failure makes you think, oh yeah, no, it's too cold now, I'll go and have a coffee. But no, fuck the coffee, get in the water. Or you could have like a cup with a straw coming out and do both. It has gone a bit chillier, so what I would suggest is, this next song is called Fat Children. It's a very mean-spirited song, but what I'd suggest is, if you have any kind of issues with your body mass index or whatever, dance to this one because it's good exercise and it will stop you from going there. Fat Children, let's do this. Of the kids and the wife, a struggling soup, and then fat children took my life. 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 Well, some passers-by took me to the station, but the police force was elsewhere, putting bullets in some guys' heads for no particular reason. And so I died in the back of the cab, but I'll be back to haunt them. This thing does not end here. My spirit walks the streets of Tottenham, singing, fat children took my life, fat children took my life, fat children took my life. Oh yeah, the parents are the problem, 'cause they're giving birth to madness without the sense to become flies. So, hang on to your pampered little princess of such enormous size. Children took my life. Thank you. Okay. So, are you camping or what? Have you, you think you remember where you put your tent?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah? You confident about that?
It's right there.
Okay. How do you feel about some facts?
Oh, blame on me. No.
Two interesting people born on this day, October the 12th. One, in 1875, Aleister Crowley was born this day. Aleister Crowley said, "Every man and every woman is a star." Now, we can't quite see the stars at the moment because there's lights. But remember to look at the stars at some point this evening. It should be quite good out here. And then in 1935, Pavarotti was born. And he said, learning music by reading about it is like making love by mail. Yeah. I mean, you know when you get those little green things that you stick on the envelope, where you have to declare what's inside the envelope? If you'd made love by mail, that would be kind of an embarrassing thing to write down, wouldn't it?
Hell yeah, bro.
Or maybe it wouldn't, judging by your reaction. It happens all the time. You're all there mailing various fluids and substances to each other all the time, and it's great. And we love it. This is another new song. This is about, so often we can feel like we're missing something. Either like missing something, like there's something missing within you, like you need something to complete you, or you're missing something like, oh, there's something going over there which I'm sure is more interesting than what's happening here. Listen, there's nothing more interesting than what's happening here, because it's us and it's you together, unique. But the thing is, people look outside for those things. They think, oh, I'll buy that, or I'll go and see that, or whatever. And often the piece that's missing is there. It's just it's not in the right place. So you have to look inside, find it, locate it, and put it in there. I've got a tent up in the healing fields where I can do this for a very, very reasonable fee. Anyway, this is called Am I Missing Something? Yeah. nothing of his target. Tomorrow can take care of itself. Your children are here to tell you, do something new. Do something new. Or do something else. Searching. Searching for my sweet spot. A little to the left, a little to the right. Standing on the brink of extinction, laughing all the way to the bank. Breaking free of earthly temptations. Yeah, right. This body's a temporary home. This body wants to take your body home. There are no stars without space, no inside without out, no up without down. Am I missing something? Missing, I don't see it. Am I missing something? Missing out on a secret. Is there something that I lack? Something going on behind my back? The next stage in human evolution, happening on the outskirts of Luton. It's a life or death situation. To the girl with the hair like spun gold, on the steps of the underground station. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? I don't want to dance with the devil, but do you mind if I tap my foot? Am I missing something? Is it something good? There's no inside without out. There's no ups without down. That bit. It's true. It's like a coin. You know, a coin can't have one face, can it?
Without the
It's got to have two faces. It's got to have heads and tails. So that's a way of accepting that there is some shit in the world. But this is the good face. This is heads. Yeah? This is heads. You are heads. You are heads above the rest. There was another quote I was going to give you, just a short one. But I've lost my piece of paper now. Oh, where is it? Here. So, have you heard of the Dai Go Hanzon? Yeah. Thank you. One. That's a Buddhist kind of inscription thing, and the guy who inscribed it, he said, earthly desires are enlightenment. So this is a song about earthly desires. It's about something that happened a really long time ago. And I'm going to illustrate it with this illegal pen. So look, it happened way, way back. It's good, this pen, look. You can do your own kind of like laser show. It's about a shop that used to be in Camden. Have you ever been to Camden? Who's been to... Anyway, I haven't really got to know you that well, have I? So, who is from California? All right. And who is... Any people from the UK? All right. Any people who have ever been to Camden? All right. Wow. Home of the giant cowboy boot and things like that. All right. Well, this is about a shop that used to be in Camden. It was called Swanky Modes, and that's what this song is called. Oh, yeah. And it's another new one. Thank you. And it sounds awfully like this. This shop called Swanky Modes, just off the top of the Camden Road. I walked past, I recognised you. You screwed a guy, then you killed him after. In a film I had seen about a week before. Way, way, way back in the days of yore. Nothing could touch you or leave the slightest imprint upon you. You just didn't care. Your hair was the same, your face looked older and your clothes were grey. Working in a friend shop, trying to keep the dream alive. I saw a guy shooting up on the towpath. He didn't even look up as the shoppers walked past. I thought I heard him saying, how about you get on this? Well, how about you get on this? I can resist gentrification, but I cannot resist temptation. You carry in a basket when it next caught your eye, a glint behind the clutter of a shop-soiled life. Surely you could miss your appointment. I'll try not to be another disappointment. It turned out you lived above the shop, and that's why you worked there. It was a very small flat with a very narrow kitchen. No need for further explanation. You sat down on the work surface. I got down to work on your surface. I could hardly get my breath. Toes groans like needles on the back of your legs. Hey, baby, how about you get on this? Oh, well, how about you get on this? Well, the crumbs left mouth, she had to brush them off. I tried to make tea, but the milk was off. And I forgot my shopping in my rush to get home. In the days of VHS and casual sex. Welcome to the peppermint jungle. So glad that you could come for tea. I know you like a bit of rough and tumble, but you never left a mark on me. Yeah. Some fell by the wayside, some moved up to Teesside, some still scoring cocaine, some laid up with back pain. Ain't it sad when your dreams outlast you? The things you do to make life go faster. Working on a ringtone, working on a master plan. And the next thing I heard, someone said you were dead. No more hot knives or setting fire to the bed. You were only trying to keep the dream alive. Oh, you tried to keep life at a safe distance, but it's futile to offer resistance. So how about you get on this? Well, how about you get on this? 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 We're coming towards the end of our time with you tonight. But I think we've all done it. We've focused, we've centered. And what I want to feel is we're going to walk away from here totally in tune with the festival. And the next 3 days are going to be something that remains in our minds for the rest of our lives. Yeah? So I want to thank you very much for being here. I'd also like to introduce you to the people in the band. So on piano and harp and vocals, Serafina Steer. On executive briefcase, Mr. Jason Buckle. On drums and backing vocals, Chris Vattalaro. On bass and very low frequency things and backing vocals, Andrew McKinney. And on violin, guitar and vocals, Emma Smith. My name is Jarvis. This band is Jarvis. You are Desert Daze. I know that's not your real name, but I don't know all of your names. But I told you that we've kind of been traveling down the West Coast, Joe. And it's always been a fantasy of mine to do that, because a lot of music and a lot of literature and a lot of things like that that I like and that inspire me come from this area. And I think, as I said before, I think that some seeds were sown many years ago, and maybe that dream got sold out or whatever, exploited or buried for a long time. But I think something like that is happening again. But it's not a revival, it's not like some stupid like, it's a feeling, and it's a people getting together and doing something, and this festival manifests that in a way. So, and that's very necessary at this time, because there are certain people running this world who do not share those values at all, who do not share any of that respect. Now, this song is from a few years ago, and it's got a rude word in the title. And we've changed it as we've been, because I'm going to spell the word, it's C-U-N-T, okay? It's not a nice word. I used it on purpose because back in 2006 in the UK, that was kind of the worst word you could use to describe someone. But what I've been told since we've been here in America is I would say that to a man, because I think the main problem we've got is men in control who are kind of fucking things up. So, but I don't want this song to be taken in the wrong way, so we've changed the gender of this song. So it's no longer that word that I just said, which I won't say again. It's now pricks are still running the world. The message being, they may be running the world at the moment, but let's say it's not for long. Now I know that there have been some people going around the site encouraging everybody to register to vote. You've got till the 22nd. You got till the 22nd of October. There's people walking around from headcount.org. Okay, sign up with them because you know this festival is a message, but a stronger message needs to be sent out. I'll shut up now, except we'll sing this song. So remember. It's not a song of despair, it's a song of hope that things can and will and should get better. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, did you hear? There's a natural order. Those most deserving will end up with the most. That the cream cannot help but rise up to the top. Well, I say, shit floats. Yeah. If you thought things had changed, friend, you better think again. Bluntly put, in the fewest of words, pricks are still running the world. Pricks are still running the world. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, they say that working classes are obsolete. They say they're surplus to society's needs. So let them all kill each other. Go make a killing overseas. That's a word, don't you know, from the guys that's running the show. So let's be perfectly clear, boys and girls. Yeah, pricks are still running the world. Pricks are still running the world. Feed your children on crayfish and lobster tails. Find a school near the top of the league. In theory, I respect your right to exist. I will kill you if you move in next to me. Oh, and it stinks. Oh, it sucks. It's anthropologically unjust. But the takings are up by a third. Oh, some pricks are still running the world. Pricks are still running the world. Okay, can you see it now? Pricks are still running the world. Pricks are still running the world. Oh, yeah. The free market is perfectly natural. Do you think that I'm some kind of dummy? Oh, it's the ideal way to order the world. Fuck the morals, does it make any money? Oh, if we don't like it, then leave. or use your right to protest on the streets. Yeah, use your right, but don't imagine that it's heard. No, no, while drinks are still running the world. Yeah, drinks are still running the world. Drinks are still running the world. Drinks are still running the world. Drinks are still Thanks. Thank you very much. Thanks for your attention. Thanks for being here. Enjoy the rest of the festival. Have a great time. See you later. Bye.